Okay, so we're out in front of the house here. I'll give you an idea. There is a school across the street. Here is the neighborhood, the block. So, typical neighborhood in transition. As we come up to the house here, it's wet, it's raining, so you can't look for stains or anything on the roof, but overall the roof is pretty new. Siding is in good shape. And if you look here, it looks like they actually did some waterproofing with the foundation. So that they might have had an issue in the past, but it looks like that has been dealt with. So here's the siding, not brand new, but in good shape. Looks streaky because of the rain again, but no panels out of place, nothing, that needs fixed. Windows are also newer, so you can get an idea there. And we'll take a look from the inside as well. So as we come in the door, this is a split level. So we will go up first and find some light switches. So this is the living room area. As you can see, your typical split level open dining room, living room space. So there's your living room area. You can fit a couch. You could get another something on the side if you back that up a little bit, but it's just gonna be your daughter. So don't need anything too spacious or huge. They have a 4-person table here. You could easily get a 6 if you wanted to. And then open concept into the kitchen. More light switches. So again, for a single person, this is pretty straightforward and, more than enough space for one person. Room for a microwave, which they have there on a stand, but, room for air fryer or anything else you could potentially want, coffee maker or Keurig. Cabinets aren't brand new. They are solid wood. So, still in decent shape. The flooring, you can see this is that interlocking laminate and the kitchen tile. But this is all pretty new, no separation or anything. It's all in good shape. Coat closet here at the top of the stairs, which looks like it's where storage for supplies and such, as they've been updating the house. Linen closet here. As we head into the bathroom, you can see this is all custom tile work. So, custom made to fit. This is definitely newer, so not something you have to worry about for a while. May got a little grout happy around some of the fixtures, but you should be able to get that off. The tub, looks like not brand new. They just changed the fixtures on it, but definitely still serviceable and in decent shape. No major problems with it. The sink here is, that's like a Formica, made to look like stone. But again, looks like the sink may not be as new, but the fixtures and things have been updated. Taking a look underneath, PVC, flex pipe, so all modern, nothing here that's old, copper piping or, older types of, older copper or, God, I can't think of the word, cast iron, there we go. So this is the first bedroom. It's dual closet. As you can see there, pretty good amount of space. They have a dresser there. another shelf, and then looks like a king-size bed. So pretty good size room, you know, enough room for a nightstand on the side. This is pretty much the corner in the entrance, so this will give you an idea of the size of the room. We'll go here into the second bedroom. This is definitely smaller. It's just one single double door, single double door closet. I'd say maybe with the closet and excluding the little bump out, maybe 9 by 8. So, you know, an office or home workspace somewhere, you know, quiet to do work without distractions. Not a bad thing for your daughter. Or a guest bedroom for you guys to come visit. And the third bedroom, which is probably slightly smaller than the other one, but again, should cover the needs for one person. So one guest bedroom, one office space for computer and stuff, like I said, just to block out all the other distractions. So it's definitely functional for you. And again, the windows, you can see, they're only a couple years old, pretty new. So everything mechanically so far is looking pretty good. Sorry, I'm just closing up as I go. So as we go downstairs, you can see the double door entrance here. So this is your extra, oh, it looks like there might be living space on both sides. So here we go. Here is your bigger, you know, den, game room, whatever you want to call it. Carpet is just kind of thrown on there. Truthfully, it's not really, doesn't look very professionally done. It's just there. And it's like riding a couple inches up the wall as well. So probably want to think about either pulling this down and putting something new in, or putting in hardwood, whatever, you know, preference you guys have. But this carpet's probably a dud from that perspective. You can see they left the insulation and just threw this cheap stuff cut up into pieces on top of it. And then here is the garage. As soon as I find a light switch. Oh, there we go. So one car garage, kind of, you know, extra deep, so you could get even a big size car and still have a little bit of extra room in here. Since we can actually see the foundation here, we'll take a look and see what the block looks like. It's a little sturdy and stained, but I'm not seeing any clear signs of water infiltration. Typically they're like orange, rust-colored brown stains on a wall. What happens is in southwestern Pennsylvania, when water infiltrates a foundation, 99.9% of the time it's hard water. So you'll see the hard water come through, and then when it dries, it leaves the minerals that are in the water there. Again, hence the orangish, brownish stains. It is a little musty. They have a damp rid hanging here to collect moisture. So might be worth just investing in a dehumidifier possibly. But overall, not in bad shape at all. Okay, we have a half bath here. So with a vent. I'm not sure why a half bath needs a vent, but sure. So here you go, new fixtures. Sink here actually looks newer. Underneath, again, you're looking at PVC and flex pipes and modern stuff, not older. And toilet, which is pretty self-explanatory. Looks like there might be a room stain there, but nothing major. The second living space down here that doesn't have any light. No, there is a light, so finding the switch. Well, we'll make do. We've got some light coming in. So again, this is just carpet that's kind of thrown down. I wouldn't recommend, like, it just needs, this whole first floor needs some carpeting. That's just where it's at. It's not anything that's a long-term solution. This is just kind of the block carpet that's all put together and thrown down. You can see there is a radon system already installed. And if you listen, you can actually hear the fan blowing, so it's doing its job. So that's good. Not one less thing to worry about there. Again, another huge living space area. So, yeah, probably 15 to 18 feet long. Maybe even more than that. Yeah, probably more like 18 to 20. And then the laundry space right over here. So you can see hot water tank was installed in 17. I don't sweat them that much. They're like $600 to $800 installed. Those are, of all the things that can go wrong, that's one of the cheapest. Furnace is pretty new. No signs of rust, corrosion, anything like that. Has the drain pipe to the drain there, so you don't have water getting anywhere. But overall, looks to be in really good shape. You should probably have, I'd say, at least 15, 20 years on the life of it, which, you know, if your daughter's only coming here for school, is obviously longer than what she would likely be here. Again, taking a look at the block, not seeing any stains that indicate water infiltration. It looks like they did do, like, you can see a little bit of blow-in insulation there, so they've been kind of sealing things up that maybe was letting a little bit of a draft in. A little bit of mortar fix here and there. But overall, everything appears in pretty good shape. It is an electric dryer, 220 outlet right there. And, I mean, mechanically, and you can see here, all, you know, you've got your vent there and your water, your main drain. It's all PVC, so it's all updated. You don't have anything older that you'll be looking at for a house in this age range. So all modern, nothing really to be concerned about on that front. Really, the biggest downside here is just the first floor carpeting. Other than that, everything's pretty nice. We'll go ahead and open this up. So you can get an idea of the yard. And it doesn't look like it wants to open. Okay, so we'll kind of do this piecemeal now. The fence in the back. Here. You're pretty dinged up there. I don't know if, like, someone ran into it with something. Well, it kind of looks like it was run into by a car, but that's a hill and woods behind it, so I have no idea how they did that. The fence is a bit dicey. That piece, there's one more hanging down on the far end. Maybe what I'll do is go get my shoes and take a walk that way. It's just, this door's not opening. It does open, it's just wedged closed with a piece of wood, and it's not coming out easily, so I don't feel like fighting with it and breaking the glass. But we'll get a video of the back here in a second. So here we are going down the driveway to see the backyard, since the sliding glass door was kind of locked up. Again, fence is dirty, could use a pressure wash, but that's not terrible. My concerns are, and see here again, this is in rough shape with the lock and everything, so need a little bit of repair work done there, because that's how you would normally have it lock when you close it. Oh, there we go, open in. Oh, giant mud pit, fun, okay. So, hopefully I don't slip and fall in the mud and have to restart the video and redo everything, but yeah, we'll just see what happens. So again, most of the fence not in bad shape. Dirty, but not bad in shape. There's that section that's broken down. And see, that's cracked. There's actually bend in the vinyl there. This piece here. And again, you know, missing cap there. But most of the rest of this is just dirty with a little pressure wash and clean. No big deal. So the size of the yard, not huge, but enough, like, you know, if your daughter wanted a small, medium-sized dog, she'd definitely have the room to let it come out and run around a bit. And then you have the fence go all the way along the side to there. So this is a wood deck. You can see there's some mildew and stuff growing. It needs sealed badly. If you seal it, you should be able to get by. It's really more of a seal it before the wood completely rots, because it's definitely close to, yeah, do it now or have to redo the deck. Now there is a concrete pad here with a basketball hoop. So, you know, that would be, you know, if you want to pull the hoop out or just leave it, whatever. But, you know, that could also, you could put a table or something there, whatever, you know, to have people over. Air conditioning unit, older. I put it at least 12 years old, probably in the 12 to 15 range, which most insurance companies will tell you age of a, you know, expected lifespan of an air conditioner is about 15 to 18 years. Most will quote you 15, so probably closer to the end of life on that air conditioner as well. But in general, I mean, if it's still you know, you can get a home inspection if it's still working, ride it out. There's also the option to get a home warranty. Typically runs you like $450 a year or so, just depending on, you know, the plan you choose, the house, everything else. And with that $450, if anything breaks, you pay a deposit. They send a repairman. If they can repair it, great. They come out and fix it. You paid your $50, that's it. If they can't fix it, then they replace it. So it's nice little extra insurance that you aren't sinking huge amounts of money into the house. And it is a Kenmore, which those things are a bit of a beast when it comes to air conditioners. They typically will run longer than you expect most of the time. But other than that, you've got woods here and down the back. So a good bit of privacy. One set of neighbors over that way, but still, even in the summer with those trees, you know, when those trees fill in, you know, and with leaves and such, you'll get some privacy. And then down the hill, again, tons of just empty space for privacy. You don't have to deal with anything, or, you know, people looky-loos, anything like that. So here, siding again in good shape. Maybe one. No, that's okay. I saw something here. Looked like it was possibly a ding, but it's just a stain. And again, this side of the house siding is all lined up and where it should be. Could use a pressure wash, but like we talked about, that's easy stuff. So that's the house in a nutshell. Let me know if you have any questions, if you have any interest, and what I can do to help you out.